Hey people, I am live on Saturday late afternoon, 5:30 p.m., 21 degrees Celsius, a very pleasant day again here in Toronto. So glad to see a bunch of people already in the chat. Gonna have a nice walk around downtown today. I think I'm gonna go around more the northern end of downtown today. And Alan K, how you doing? Good to see you. And hello Wesley, how are you? And Sheena Roberts. Very nice day indeed. Hey Jack Randall. Yeah, it's fairly warm for mid-April, I would say. Warmer than the norm for sure. Hey Vivian Johnson, how you doing? And Michael Wynn and Harjot. Hey Funny Dog, I'm right across from Hooker Harvey's. There it is right there. Hello Mayen, how you doing? Watching from Scarborough. Hey Dave Thomas, and 12 is here. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Good to have you. Hey, James Greenwood and Lena, Embedded SRAM. Yeah, the cherry blossoms are going to be blossoming very soon if they haven't already started. This hot weather has probably spurred them into action. Hey Bangtan, how you doing? Transit in Montreal. Hey Jenny, how are you? So let's get this walk started. So I'm at the corner of Jarvis and Gerrard right now. Just around the corner from where I live. About a 5-minute, not even a 5-minute walk, like a 3-minute walk away. Got yourself a car. You're too afraid to drive. Could do some nice driving videos. Just mount a camera on the dashboard. Start your own channel. Hey Mike Landry in Foil Hat. Hello, hello. Making our way north along Jarvis Street. At Allen Gardens, the grass is finally green and the leaves are starting to come out on the trees now too. That just happened in the last day or so. Look at that. I think the hot weather also had a bit of a factor in that. A crying driving live stream. That might get a lot of viewers though. I think Megan is still in the process of getting her license. Yeah, it's quite bright here at times, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle to see the chat sometimes. .321 Jarvis used to be a hotel. I'll have to check that out next time I walk down there. Hey, Chris H. Hello from rainy Vancouver. How you doing? Yeah, I was in Vancouver back in November. And it didn't rain until the last day I was there. I was there for a few days. So it was mostly a rain-free visit. The Comfort Inn. I'm trying to remember if I know that building or not. It's Carlton Street. This used to be a hotel here. This used to be the Primrose. And it got converted into a student residence. Parkside Student Residence, it's called now. And then they added this awesome mural here. One of the tallest murals, I think, in the city. Hey, thanks, Jack Randall. Yeah, I should be hitting 12.4K right around now. Might have already happened, actually. So I'm well on my way to 13K. Call that lucky 13. Superstition be damned. Hey, Peter Stock is here. Hello. It says 12.4. I guess I passed it then. I was just about to pass it as I was getting ready for the stream. Hey, Hunter Stewart, hobbies. How long is this stream? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking maybe around 2 hours or so. Maybe a bit longer. Hey, thanks, Alan K. I love this old section of row houses here, townhouses, whatever you want to call them. Thank you very much, Jenny. Hey, Matt Bross, hello. And thank you, Sheena. Yeah, at this rate I might hit 13K in the next month or so. Maybe sooner. A lot of it has to do with that viral short I have, right? Sort of driving lots of extra subscribers to my channel. Alright, no worries, Wesley. It's bright out here, man. And when I have my sunglasses on, it's hard for me to read the chats, so I have to take them off. But then when they're off, the sun is so bright that my eyes recoil in horror from the sunlight. So I don't win either way. It's like I want them on, but I can't have them on. Peter Stock, next week. Okay, your flight was canceled. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Hey, LRM Guitars, yeah. Seems to be the way it goes these days with the weather. From one extreme to another. Maybe I should walk on the other side of the street, the shadier side. I think I'll cross up here and do just that. Hey, good afternoon, Crikey. Hey, Peter Stock, $10 super chat for some snacks later. Thank you so much, Peter. I appreciate your support very, very much, and I will definitely do that after the stream. Because it is Saturday night. Saturday night is snack night. Let's face it, almost every night is snack night for me, but Saturday nights are an extra special snack night. Hey, NASA Transit Kid, hello. Yeah, it is good to get out of the apartment. I've been kind of hiding out in the daytime for the most part the last few days, just to avoid the hottest part of the day. Because as you know, I'm not really a fan of hot weather. Hey, Joe Smith, good evening.
Walking downtown. Is that motherfucker walking downtown on the YouTube channel?
Hey, Schnurt Chick, hello, hello. Did I hear about the TTC getting new buses? No. Well, that's cool. Are they electric buses? Hey, Vogla Silva, how you doing? Yeah, no shorts for me, that's right. Never been a shorts guy. When I was a kid, I guess. Maybe up until I was about 13 years old. I wore shorts like every other kid in the summer, but after that I just was like, meh, I don't think it's a good look for me. Hey, Dahlia, hello. Well, I don't want to install my air conditioner already when it's going to get cold again in the next few days. I can hold off until the real warm weather sets in, you know, in May or whatever. Do I know Rick Astley? Not personally. I know who he is, though. Have you been Rick-rolled? If you haven't been Rick-rolled, you're not living. I know that's like a 12-year-old reference now, or even more. Do people still get Rick-rolled? I don't think so. Hey, Noble Costs, how you doing? Hey, Darren Ross is here, hello. That's a long time ago, crikey, right? I got Rickrolled just recently because I was reading an old thread on Reddit. Like a 10-year-old thread about some subject I was interested in reading about, and then somebody put a link to what was supposed to be a video on that subject, and of course it was Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. So I actually got Rickrolled just about a week ago. Successfully Rickrolled. So there you go. It still happens. Hey, the Martells, hello. And Darren Ross from Scotland. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, hello. You know, I could Rickroll everyone watching the stream right now, I guess. All I have to do is go, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. There you go. You've all been Rickrolled. And we're now on Charles Street. And it's a lot shadier here. I can read the chats much better now. Was that worth the royalties? Yeah. This old building here is like one of the last old holdouts or relics from the bygone era of Charles Street. I remember when I first moved here, this was still occupied and it looked like a pretty cool place to live, but it's definitely not the case anymore. I remember the upstairs window had all kinds of cool lights and decorations in it, and I was like, oh, somebody up there is living the good life, but it'd be scary to walk around in there now. Hey, Allie, how you doing? But it's sold. Look at that. There's a sold sign on it. So that's going to be torn down soon. Hey, Josephine Halligan, hello. And Donna Q is here. We're on Charles Street, Dahlia, Charles and Church. Not to be confused with Charles in Charge. We're at Charles and Church. Hey, Smitty. That feels alright. It's not as hot now as it was earlier. Kind of held off starting the stream until a bit later in the day, purposely. Scott Baio. You heard he's a little odd, yeah? Yeah, his name comes up in the media for strange reasons, I think, every once in a while. Hey, Mr. Hippo. Hello, hello. This street is always busy. Never used to be this way. That's what happens when you build about 5,000 condo units in a 2-block stretch in a short amount of time, with more on the way. Check out the lions. Two guard lions keeping an eye on everything here. You feel safe living in this building. Hey, KLS. How you doing? And hello, Steven. How you doing? Let's check out the Yorkville neighborhood. We're pretty close, just around the corner from here. Hello, Maroof. How you doing? This place is doing great business right now. That little crowd's just milling all around it. Hey, Andrew Nielsen, $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, Andrew. It's good to see you in the chat tonight. Hope you're enjoying. I appreciate your support.
And crimes of impunity against citizen journal.
All right. Didn't understand a word you said. Hey, James Greenwood. Hello, hello. That'd be Toronto's next mayor. You think that job pays enough to make it worthwhile? And we're on Young. Hey, Bang Tang. Bang Tang rules, okay. £1.99, a small donation for some fine root beer. Thank you very much for your support as well. Very fine indeed. That dude yelled hey. Yeah, I just tend to ignore random people yelling hey and yo and things like that. It happens quite frequently when you're walking around downtown. You never know if they're even talking to you or if they're just saying yo and hey to no one in particular. It's just a common thing. I just keep on walking. Hey, Gordon Freeman, hello. Young and Charles. Looking south here. But let's head up north. We'll check out Yorkville. See what's happening in the old Yorkville village. Just walking past the brass rail. If you're wondering what the brass rail is all about, that's what it's all about. There you go. And it is busy. What do they got going on over here now? What's with this barrier they've erected alongside the bike path here? That wasn't there before. Are they going to haul this thing up? Whatever it is? It's the new super tall skyscraper, getting taller with every day.
How's it going? Can I ask what you're doing?
YouTube live streaming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Gathering content.
Okay,
for
right
YouTube,
on.
Yeah.
Nice, right. So you have a walking channel?
No, it's not on right now.
Oh, okay.
I just keep it here. It's easy, easy access.
Right.
I mostly focus on, I'm multi-formatted.
Okay.
Lots of stuff.
What about you? What's your focus?
Walking around Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah. So I do pre-recorded videos and live streams. So I'm live streaming right now.
What's the channel?
The Ken Continuum.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I do. What's yours?
The Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative.
The Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative. Okay. Right on. That's good.
But it's Citizens is plural possessive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check it out. Yeah.
Sorry, say it again.
The Ken Continuum.
Ken Continuum.
Just like the Q Continuum, only Ken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered? Like doing something like politically motivated or
no,
covering issues?
This is just for people who just want to have a nice, relaxing walk around the city when they're actually not outside, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for exercising your Section 2 right.
Yeah, right on.
To freedom of the press.
Sure. You want to say hi on the live stream?
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys, strength through peace, or peace through strength. I'm Whoosh of the Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative. I record police, public officials, go to public buildings. I'm trying to focus on legal versus lawful. You know, we have a monopoly with the Bar Association. They're the judges, they're the prosecutor, they're the defenders, and they have a monopoly. And to me, our civilization is in dire straits right now. Freedom's being taken away, and I'm hoping the judiciary will be on the side of the people and uphold freedom.
Right on.
Thanks,
well, good to meet you, man. Onwards and upwards. Carry on. Got a bit of a situation here. Maybe I can cross diagonally, or maybe not. It's super bright right here, so I can barely see the screen. My apologies if I'm missing any chats right now. I'm gonna get over to the shady side there as soon as I can. Maybe I'll go this way.
Construction? It looks like the pylons have it covered. I think you guys can go. Yeah? I think so. Yeah. So, sometimes get back and stand around. What's more important? You're ordering.
That guy I just talked to is criticizing the police for standing there at the construction site, telling them to do some real work. It's like, why are you standing around? Go do some real work. He's out on the streets, keeping an eye on everything. Still chatting them up. They don't seem too impressed. Well, very busy here at Bloor and Yonge. Well, it's always busy at Bloor and Yonge, but a little more than usual with this street blocked off for the moment here. I think they're going to be hauling that large piece of equipment in the middle of the street up on top of the building. So they have to block off the lanes and make sure no one's walking past the area when they do that. Or driving, obviously. Hey, Boardwalk Brad, how you doing? I'm headed to Yorkville right now. Yorkville Avenue is just a couple blocks up. Or a block up, really. Hey, Tom Seeley, hello, hello. Hey, Tom Bikes 416. Yeah, it looks like a business will be moving into this. Hopefully all these retail spaces will get filled up with something soon. This whole block was redeveloped. No Coachella for me? Nope. Not for me. Well, you know you're in Yorkville when? Oh, you're in Toronto, Boardwalk Brad. Welcome. I hope you have a good time in the city. And hello, Rodrigo. How you doing? You know, strangely enough, I'm not a fan of big outdoor music festivals anymore. I went to my fair share of them back in the day, but I don't really remember ever having a great time at any of them. When you're kind of stuck in a crowd of people in whatever weather conditions might be happening at the time for a long extended period of time, like hours and hours, it just starts to lose its appeal for me. So I don't really go to them anymore. Of course I like ice cream. I like it very much.
Are the appointments back to back?
You neither, Mark MW? Yeah. I mean, if it was just like a shorter concert of like an hour or two, I could handle that. But like an all day or several day long festival thing where you're basically staying in a tent or something for days and just going back and forth from the concert grounds to your tent and not really bathing and being all sweaty and sticky covered with dirt and grime. It's kind of the same reason I don't like camping, you know? Basically the same thing. Feels like camping to me. Yeah, you get it, right, Jack Randall? You get it. Wow, Joe Smith. It's never good when someone goes on a tirade. This is a weird ass thing. It looks like a big fountain, but it's just public art. There's no water involved there. Four Seasons. You're waiting for my famous tirade? I don't know if I'm the one who's known for going on tirades on YouTube. I think there's another guy that comes to mind. I do have quite a few internal mental tirades though that I don't really allow to come out into the open so everyone can hear them. You're liking Limp Bizkit, Dahlia? Alright, here is Bay Street. Some tirades on my other channel. Yeah, those are just silly comedic rants, I guess you could say. Hey Raja, how you doing? And hello Cynthia, watching from Brazil. Welcome back. Alright, we are in Yorkville. Hey, Carl Roth. Good evening. It's very pleasant, Mark. Very pleasant. Alright, I'm going to cross here. The traffic is not moving. I can make it across. I wonder if they're going to close off this block again, turn it into a big outdoor patio. They should. They should turn this entire neighborhood into a pedestrian zone. Like, cars don't really need to drive through these streets. There's no need for it, in my opinion anyway. Same with Kensington Market. I think Yorkville and Kensington are prime neighborhoods to turn into pedestrian-only zones. They're pretty small and self-contained, with narrow streets, tons of pedestrians already walking all over the place. It seems like a no-brainer to just say, you know what, let's just make them car-free. Allow delivery vehicles and things like that, but I don't think there's any need to be driving through Yorkville. I know that would be a bummer to all the supercar people who love to drive up and down Yorkville Avenue in their Lamborghinis and stuff like that. But oh well. Alright, so this is Cumberland Street now. And the big park over here with the rock is nearby. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out the big rock park. art. Look at this sign, it just says art with an arrow. And lo and behold, there's art. That sign is not kidding, and that arrow is deadly serious. Is that a scene from Scarface right there? Or is it The Godfather? I don't know.
Young boy, like this is really good too.
The meaning behind this piece is how
There's the big rock. This is as Yorkville gets. Dwayne Johnson has had some major work done. He stopped taking steroids and then he just devolved into a large amorphous blob of rock. That's what happens when you get off the juice.
Hey,
Hello, how are you?
good mission.
Film mission.
Ken.
Hey, what's going on? How are you? Good to meet you again. I mean,
It's like amazing. He does all the videos that are in the city live. You're live now?
yeah, I'm live now. Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Beautiful
Film
day.
mission.
Hey,
Local
with
YouTuber.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Leslie.
We just
Nice to
filmed
meet you.
downtown. We did the rally and we just beautiful day. Right?
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I'm just walking around, taking it all in. Yeah.
Good. Nice meeting you. He always run into you.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
his channel?
The Ken Continuum.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
check it
I
out.
always watch it to relax. Hey,
Yeah.
thanks, man. Nice
You
meeting
too.
you. See you
You
guys.
too. See ya. It's Old York Lane. I'll let this car go. She's waiting patiently, being a conscientious motorist. Alright, Old York Lane. This will take us back up to Yorkville Avenue. Yeah, I guess Adam Sandler isn't in town, right? Because this is usually where he's spotted. the Hazelton Hotel there. It's like a 5-star hotel, obviously, in this neighborhood. Hey, Nancy Mattis, hello. Bus? What bus? Is there a bus? Oh, that bus. Okay. Didn't see that bus there. Careful, bus. It's backing up. It's backing up. This bus is too big to get around the corner. See, prime example here. Why do you need to drive a humongous bus through the narrow streets of Yorkville? He's literally like, I can't make this corner. Can you do it without clipping that car, that parked car? No, he had to back up again. He must be just cursing up a storm in there. Oh, I think he's got it now. I think he's got it. Now he has to wait for people to cross. I think he's got it. He has to drive up onto the curb on the other side of the street. We gotta see him do it. Come on, you can do it. Oh my God. Okay, I think he's got it now. Although I said that already, but... Look at him, he's like backing right up onto the sidewalk here. I wonder if this is an experienced bus driver. Oh, look at, is he doing it? People are cheering. People are cheering and clapping. He must feel like a celebrity now. That's right, I turned the corner. Little dogs. We went from bus turning action to bum sniffing action. Is this creepy or what? Creepy, yes or no?
No, like,
Hey, the Ottawa Wanderer. I had difficulty formulating those words in my mouth. Now, can I get through to Avenue Road through here? Or do I have to walk through the mall? I might have to walk through the mall to do that, and I don't want to do that. Let me just take a peek to see if there is another passageway without going through the mall. Is this staircase over here? Oh, I think it does. I have to go back though. I have to go back this way. So this is the Yorkville Village Mall, a small upscale shopping mall. I did a video walking through that mall actually. Not all that long ago.
Okay. We had like a 29 target day, but I can still get to like 10. So
Fire escape. This is Hazelton Avenue. That mall used to be called Hazelton Lanes at one time.
Так, вот, боже мой, мы сейчас с тобой как копнем в тему. Все,
Я
наконец-то
не знаю, что за
я теперь чувствую, что наконец-то мы выполнили задачу и можно пиздеть нормально. Вот.
No polar vortex. No, not today. I don't think we even had a proper polar vortex through the whole winter, did we? Oh no, this just leads to a door. Hi. Well, looks like I can't go out to the street without walking through the mall. Well, I know where that goes now, so next time if I come through here again, I won't make that same mistake. But hey, this is exploring. There's still lots of little pockets of Toronto that I don't know, that I've never been. Will I be able to continue? I will always find a way to continue. I'm just looking for any little pathway that will take me over to Avenue Road now. My curiosity has gotten the best of me. Let's see. We're just purely winging it here. Oh no, a fence! What's with all the fences? Ruining everything. I think at one time I would have been able to walk through here, but now it's a construction site. Foiled again! Where's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Yeah, I need a bird's eye view to see where all the little walkways and laneways are from above. I might have to go all the way up to Davenport Road. Hey, John Burke. Now, is there another fence blocking me from walking through this way? These are all little spots I've never walked through before. Over 1,100 videos and still plenty of new places to walk around. Ha 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 ha! Success! There's Avenue Road over there. Ah, nice breeze. I don't mind this wind. It's just pleasant. Pleasant and soothing. We're walking south on Avenue Road now. Yes, I escaped from the giant escape room. All right, Raja Patel. Have yourself a great evening. Yeah, we're just walking past the front of that mall now. Yorkville Village. Yeah, Joe Smith, hopefully she's found safe and sound. Jeez. There's no need to have your car sound like that. Okay, we just got a CN Tower reveal. Hey, there's that bus. Is that the same bus? He's not going to try to turn around this corner now, is he? Yeah, it's the same one. Wonder where he's off to now. He's off to find other challenging corners to conquer. For my next trick,
I need to move. You know what, though? But it's like a movement, right? Like advertisement campaign here.
Alright, let's head south to Queen's Park. We'll check out the park to see how green it is. I'm sure the grass is nice, but we'll see how many trees are starting to green up. Hey, Whitby dude, yeah. Toronto looks just like Boston. Well, there are a few similarities over certain areas, I guess. I think most big cities on this side of the continent have some similarities in certain areas. Church of the Redeemer. There's the ROM across the street. Looks like where the Museum of Fine Art is. That seems fitting because this is the museum of this area here, the Royal Ontario Museum. It's more of a natural history museum, but there is some art in there as well. And here's an art museum here, the Gardner Museum. Ceramics. Yeah, that's right. This part of the subway is closed. So that's why all these shuttle buses are going up and down here. An hour and 15 minutes in and I'm still at 49% battery. You gotta love the warmer weather. If this was a cold winter day, my battery would be almost already all drained by now. Yeah, that's the word, Whitby dude. It's going to be lovely. Very, very lovely. But let's hope it's short-term pain for long-term gain, right? Hey, Algernon, Templeton, hello, hello. I don't think they're the same buses after 20 years, but they probably look pretty similar though to the ones that were in service 20 years ago. Because we're ordering new buses in the city all the time. I think a new bus order is actually underway. More buses. Somebody waved from inside the bus. wonder how far all the people are going that are on the buses here. On a day like this, if it's anything less than a 2-hour journey away, I would just walk. Instead of dealing with crowded shuttle buses and all that sort of thing. I thought that little girl was a statue or something for a second, and then she started moving. It's like, I don't recall there being a statue there. Alright, here is Queen's Park. And I think this construction here is related to the subway also. Museum station, secondary entrance and exit. Hey, Devin Sullivan, hello. Well, it looks like some of the trees have sprouted their leaves. Park is fairly lively. No shortage of people. I've heard people say that this park is boring and lacking in life and activity, but on a nice day, I don't think that's true at all. Hey, it's me.
That's like 4 days of the whole year.
Hey, Annette Maloney. Hey, no worries. Welcome. Most of the trees are still bare, though. Give it another week or two. Hello again, Dahlia.
Like that. I would like when I saw her actually.
Hey, Mark MW. £1.99. Super chat. Thanks, Ken. Enjoyed the walk. Good night. Yes, I guess it's bedtime for you, Mark. Thank you very much for your support. Hope you enjoyed what you saw, and you can always check out the rest later in the replay. Have a good night. don't have a set plan for a walk in particular, but I'm sure I'll do something once the cherry blossoms are blooming. Maybe a video or two and a live stream.
That's so sketchy.
Hey, Kathleen Wallace. Hello.
Safety first.
And here is Wellesley Street. So we're walking east now on Wellesley. Oh, Lizzo's at Grange Park. Hey, Trinitech. Unfortunately, I'm going in the opposite direction of Grange Park. My plan is to head east here along Wellesley now. I still do afternoon walks, Dave? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Usually later afternoon now. But with the days getting longer, late afternoon walks will be just as bright as early afternoon walks. That's a tall crane. Pasta. I had pasta last night. A lot of it. I was so full last night after I had my giant pot of pasta that I didn't even have any snacks later on. So I'm going to make up for that tonight. I'll eat twice as many snacks tonight. This is quite the machine here. They have the street blocked off here also, just like at Young and Bloor. There's Bay Street. Hey, Jacqueline S. Hello. new park across the street. Hello, Nancy Mattis. $20 super chat. Happy spring and early summer to me and Megan. Enjoy on you. And to ever watch the Y-Files here on YouTube. I've never seen that, Nancy. I'll check it out. I like things that are hilarious. And thank you very much for the generous support. Very awesome of you. And I'll definitely say hi to Megan from Nancy. Maybe she's listening to the stream, actually. She probably is. While she's sewing. Oh, look at this. In Toronto, no sidewalk goes unobstructed, right?
And they're shaped like worse.
Another skyscraper is going to be rising right here. Around 59 stories or so. Almost the same height as this one. This one is 60 stories. This is not a good place to walk here. And hey, we were at Yonge Street again. But this time I'm going to cross and continue on, heading east along Wellesley. Check my battery. I'm at 37%.
Any other good-looking man? She needs to be put in the cage, in the zoo.
Hey, FM 203. Oh, I'm going to walk past the Fox and the Fiddle. Yes, that's right. And thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the stream. And Keith Fox, $6.99. Hey Ken, thanks for showing us around. Have some snacks and a great evening. Is this my relative Keith Fox? Or is it another Keith Fox? I am related to a Keith Fox. And Tom Seeley, $5. Favorite John Cusack movie? Thank you, Tom, for your support also. And I guess I would say High Fidelity. Great movie from the year 2000 or so. There's the Fox and the Fiddle right there. Yeah, we had a Fox and the Fiddle in my hometown of North Bay also. It was quite the popular spot in the 90s. That's when I used to go. University students mainly would go there. Oh, so you're a different Keith Fox. All right. What do I think about the Science Center moving? That's a good question. Part of me thinks it's not a terrible idea. But on the other hand, that building, the existing Science Center building, is sort of architecturally significant. It'd be a shame to have that be demolished. Even though the Science Center is kind of outdated now and it would probably get a major upgrade and update if they built a new one. So there's lots of pros and cons to this idea, right? But I don't think it's a terrible idea. I'm kind of willing to get more information, I guess. And it would probably be a lot more accessible to people who frequent the core of the city. Tourists mainly, right, who stay in the core of the city while visiting, if it was located down at Ontario Place. Yeah, so I don't know. There's different ways to look at it. I haven't been to the Science Center since I was a kid, like literally, like 12 years old. And according to some people who have been recently, some of the exhibits still date back from that time, right? So it definitely could use a bit of a refresh. And here is Church in Wellesley. What is my favorite store? Jake the Joker wants to know. I don't know if I have a favorite store. Shopping is not a pastime I indulge in or enjoy. I have to think about that. Maybe a record store. Back in the day, I would have said something like Sam the Record Man or HMV, or one of the big downtown record stores, or the old world's biggest bookstore, something like that. But those places don't really exist anymore. So let's say for now Sonic Boom. How about that? The record store on Spadina Avenue. I'll say that's my favorite store right now. They have records and DVDs. I enjoy that sort of physical media. Value Village, yeah. When I need to actually buy things to wear, I go to Value Village. I wouldn't say it's a favorite store though. It's Church in Wellesley, quite busy. Yes, Aziz, I agree wholeheartedly. My favorite movie? Well, I've always said Close Encounters of the Third Kind was my favorite movie. And I'm sticking to it, I guess. Also, Being There, the classic movie with Peter Sellers from the late 70s. Alright, I'm going to plug in my power bank and try not to trip on this random piece of concrete on the ground. Alright, power bank plugged in. Let's see if this connection holds up. Hey, Dean Butcher, $6.99. If you weren't so comfy, you would have come down to say hi because I'm on your street. I think I remember last time I walked through here, Dean Butcher, you pointed that out. Well, no pressure. Whenever you're ready, Dean, you can always wave or yell or anything whenever I'm walking past here. Thank you very much for the $6.99 super chat. Very much appreciated. Hello, Colleen. How are you? That's my favorite holiday. Well, it's not a statutory holiday, but I'll just say Halloween. I don't really participate in Halloween anymore, but the whole spooky aesthetic of Halloween, I still enjoy it. I love the Halloween decorations. We're at Jarvis. We walked through here near the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to continue east here. You agree, Dave? Yeah. I think a lot of people would say the same. My favorite dance move. How about, is the hustle a dance move, or is that just a dance? What's the one where you go? Is there a move involved with that? Do the hustle! Isn't that where you sort of rotate your hands around each other in a rapid circular fashion? I guess that's sort of a move, right? And it doesn't require much skill either, so someone like me who is not a dancing maniac by any means could easily pull that one off. Is Disco Duck a dance move? Or is it just an awesome song from my childhood? I actually had a 45 record of Disco Duck I used to listen to when I was a youngster. I don't know what happened to it. I still have my 45 record of the disco version of the Star Wars theme though.
We think we as real girl.
Chatty Cathy, yeah, I heard the big duck was coming back. Maybe I'll check it out when it's here. Hello Rob, how you doing? My favorite fast food restaurant. I would have to say Burrito Boys. Everyone who's been watching my channel knows that. And now you know it too. That's right, Burrito Boys. Yeah, I was in Yorkville. We watched a bus try to turn a corner for about 5 or 6 minutes. It was pretty awesome. All right, crossing Sherborne. I know, I don't think very many people at this point don't know that I love Burrito Boys. Even Burrito Boys, the company, knows that I love Burrito Boys. And I know that because they started following me on Instagram before I was even following them. I was like, hey, Burrito Boys is following me. I guess I should follow them back, I guess. Burrito Boys got the word. I'm waiting for them to offer me some sort of a special relationship. Free burritos for a year, as long as I mention them at least once per live stream. And I usually do that anyway, so that wouldn't be too much of a sellout situation or anything. Hey, burrito. I almost called you Burrito, Alan. Alan K. $5. Perhaps a Burrito Boys for Din Din. You might be onto something there, Alan. Thank you very much. Your support is always awesome. It's going to be cold. I'm kind of looking forward to the weather cooling down on Monday, to be honest. I don't necessarily want it to get cold, but I just don't want it to be this warm. Yeah, who knows, Joe Smith? Might happen. like 1 free burrito a week for a year. I think that's reasonable, right? Syracuse is getting snow. Is that what you're saying, Carl? Syracuse gets a ton of snow, don't they? Wasn't that movie Snow Day shot in Syracuse or set in Syracuse? They get massive amounts of snow there. Way more than Toronto gets. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. You're on live, right?
Yeah, I'm live, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching videos.
Oh, you were watching?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, hey, welcome, man.
Oh, you're on live.
I am, yeah, totally, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nice meeting you too. Hey, everyone.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Do you ever appear in the chat or anything like that?
No,
No?
I wasn't, but
All right.
I was always checking your video.
Cool, well, thank you very much. Yeah,
Yeah, no worries.
Really nice meeting you. Yeah, very, very friendly, cool guy. Yeah, they do exist, right, Crikey? They do exist. I wonder what they're going to do with these old townhouses. They would never tear these down. These are too historical. Like, I'm pretty sure these are protected properties. Do I do cardio? Well, just my walking, Dave. That's pretty much all I do for cardio. And I do a lot of it. a lot of it, so. Yeah, hopefully it's just a renovation, Alan. At Parliament Street, and we're in the Cabbagetown neighborhood now. Been walking through it for a few minutes now. Maybe I'll go to the other side. Walk on across to the other side. Walk across to the other side. Hey, Michelle Gray, hello, hello. Wesley, hello. I just noticed you saying hello to me, yes? There's a look north up Parliament Street. Hey, what's wrong with my lame Morrison impression there? Hey. See, these old townhouses here have commercial uses on the main floor now. I think that's a great look for the old Cabbagetown main street. The Unknown Soldier. Where does that one go again? Like something like it's all over for the Unknown Soldier? Something like that? I'd have to listen to that again. That car doesn't sound good. Hey, David Clippert. Hello, hello. Oh, you haven't heard the story of why Cabbagetown got its name? Well, according to legend, way back in the mid-19th century, lots of Irish immigrants came over to Canada and settled in Toronto, and the neighborhood now known as Cabbagetown was populated by a lot of those people, and they would grow cabbages in their front yards of their old homes, many of which those houses are still there, but they would grow cabbages in their front yards, and hence the neighborhood became known as Cabbagetown. I don't know how true that story is, but that's the story that one hears about why Cabbagetown became known as Cabbagetown. I've done lots of walks through that residential neighborhood, and it's beautiful. I know, hey, who knows, Whitby dude? That might be worth looking into. Hey, evening Stepand, how you doing? Look at this classic here. I'm not a car guy, but sometimes certain cars do warrant a closer look. I used to be a car guy when I was a boy, when I was a kid, right? I was really into cars. I had car magazines. I built model cars. Totally into it. Hey, MC Chan, 12 bucks. Hello, Ken. Congrats to you and for the 12.4K subs. Wow, thank you very much. 12 for 12. Very much appreciated, MC Chan. Hope you've been enjoying the stream. Very beautiful evening here in Toronto tonight. And now that the sun has gone down a bit, I can actually read the chats. No problem at all. Even with my sunglasses still on. As you can look down Carlton Street heading west. I had to think about that for a second. Which way am I looking here? That's right, west. I sometimes do wear my sunglasses at night, as you know. Mostly because I just find it bothersome to carry them or stick them in my pocket or whatever. So I just say, I'll just keep them on my face. And then I become one of those guys who walks around with sunglasses on in the dark. And people think, what a douche. I'm like, I'm not a douche. I'm just too lazy to carry them. Hey, Shavabalan, hello, hello. And it also gives me an excuse to talk about Corey Hart. Any excuse to talk about Corey Hart is worthwhile, in my opinion. Hello, Lanting, how you doing? Hello, Abe, how are you? Anyone who's just recently joined the stream, welcome. And we're currently walking south along Parliament Street in Cabbagetown on the east side of downtown Toronto. And I'll take this opportunity to plug my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, you can just go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the walk and if you want to see more. And the like button is there too. Whatever button you see, just hit it. Don't even think about it. Today is World Art Day. Maybe that's why earlier in Yorkville there was a sign that said art. And there was art on the side of the street. Hello, German Pinzon. Look straight down Gerrard. Japanese street food across the street. Look north up Parliament Street. How art thou? I've never ever been in this dollar store before. Dollar for you. For some reason I don't even really notice this store very often when I walk past here. This might be the first time I've actually really gotten a proper impression of it, you know? It's just a couple blocks down from Dollarama. Art Vandelay, architect. Or is he in importing and exporting? This Art Vandelay dips his toe into many different jobs, I suppose. Is it really $1? That's a good question, you know? Something tells me it's probably not really $1. Because if it was, then Dollarama, which is literally right up there, would probably not get any business. There's Regent Park right over here. The once infamous neighborhood. He imported chips. Here's the Cabbagetown branch of the Toronto Public Library. This is just like a 5-minute walk from my building. Looks like the word Cabbagetown was either stolen or fell off. I wonder if someone went up there and broke it off to take home. It used to say Cabbagetown branch. Now it just says branch. I bet you someone said, I'm going to take those letters and put them on my wall at home. Someone who lives in the neighborhood. It's a no-name branch now. More beautiful townhouses. Got some on this side, got some on this side. See anything you like? I've never set foot in this convenience store ever. Looks like it's closed right now. Hey there. I got ya. I got ya. And here's the now boarded up beer store in the neighborhood. I think that guy I just passed a minute ago is probably pretty bummed about this being all boarded up and closed down. We're going to build this mid-rise building here. Pretty nice building. I think it's a big improvement than what was on this site previously. I think it'll sort of make this block much more cohesive with the surrounding built environment anyway. Yeah, I've been living in this neighborhood for 12 years now, crikey. I have a pretty good sense of what's what around here. Pause in the 6. Hello Enoch, how you doing? And this lot on the corner of Gerrard and Sherbourne is also going to be the site of another mid-rise residential building. There's Allen Gardens. And the sun is definitely setting now, which means that the title of my stream actually came to be. Got a bit of a party happening over here. And I just live right around the corner. So it kind of came full circle. I started the stream just a block up ahead at Gerrard and Jarvis. And then I'm going to end the stream almost in the same location. So thank you all for joining me on this very pleasant walk around tonight. I enjoyed every minute of it. And I hope you have an awesome weekend, what's left of it. And thank you all for being great in the chats. Thanks to the mods for doing your awesome work. And thanks to all those who supported the channel with your generous super chats or super stickers. Appreciate it very, very much. And of course I'll be streaming again in a few days, keep an eye out for that. And I'll be doing a premiere tomorrow evening on my channel, as I do every night when I don't do a stream. So I hope you can all be there for that as well. Alright, have a great Saturday night everyone. Whoops. My gimbal just went kablooey. What better timing, you know, like right at the very end of the stream. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons, yada yada yada, all that good YouTube stuff. It helps out the channel a lot. And I'm holding my phone manually now. Alright, have a good night everyone. I'm gonna have to let it go. It's gonna go all floppy for a sec. There we go. Do I wish to end the stream? Yes, I do. There we go. Now it's ending. Last minute technical glitch.